Yeah, here I am again with some more words of wisdom to share with you. Gitte here, co-founder with Lilja of the School of Health Mastery. So I was thinking, trying to put myself in the place of somebody who is considering whether to follow their dreams or say yes to something that would light them up and that they believe is good for them, and then feel the fear that will stop me from saying yes. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about that. Let me see if I can get some more light on me. No, it doesn't work. So anyway, so I thought I'd address that fear a little bit, because I see that fear too often holding people back from something that I know, and even more important, they know would be for the highest good, and not only for their highest good, but for the highest good of the people in their lives. So what is the fear that's playing in? So it could go like, I'm in the middle of promoting the retreat, which there's an early bird special where you can save $1,000 or 100,000 Icelandic kroners in effect until Friday. But this is just one of them. It's like going on a journey, taking an education, getting a new job that is new. It's ending a marriage, ending a friendship, starting another friendship, taking a class, taking a course, getting a new car, changing diet. Like there's so many different ways that I see people holding back from actually saying yes to something that will be a force for positive change, an opportunity for positive change, and a powerful impetus for positive changes in their lives. So what is this fear? And I think a big part is the fear of trusting. So most of us who grow up in so-called normal families, more or less dysfunctional, we experience emotional abandonment from our parents, if not other form of parents, because our parents were just broken people too. And many of us has parents who were very young when they had us, when they were barely out of being teenagers. So what do teenagers know of life? I say here from my elevated position of 55 years. So anyway, it's like not their fault, this is just how it is. But it means that this emotional abandonment we experience as children, that left it very hard for us to trust that other people won't betray us if we say yes to what they have to give. If they say, if they promise something, like our parents promised that they were going to love us for who we were, that was sort of implicit in the agreement of, you being born to them, and then it didn't happen. And that's a betrayal that sits very deep in us. So this betrayal can spill over into other areas of life. And one of them is saying yes to something that you see as being for your highest good, and an experience that will create positive changes in your life. So as much as you want to say yes, there's also this voice that says no, 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 because you can't trust. And I also think it's proportional to the amount of money that you have to invest in it. The more money, the more you're afraid to trust, because the more will betray or hurt you, not only emotionally, but also financially. So I can totally understand that. And I just wanted to bring this out here in the open for those of you who are considering maybe joining us on the retreat. Yes, it is an investment. And, there's this longing in you for going, but can you trust? Do you dare to trust? So what I can promise you, that nobody has ever not loved a retreat that Lilja and I has put together. Like all the years in the school, we have been doing retreats. And the last one we did here in Italy for our graduating students, it was It was heaven on earth. I mean, there's no other way of describing it. And I also want to acknowledge for you that it might be very hard to trust. So just take that in and maybe think, you know, consider it, see how you feel. Is this really the fear of trusting that you will get value for the money you invest when you have so often had your trust in somebody, or if you have invested in a class or a vacation, or it has never lived up to your expectations? When people tell you how wonderful it is, how great it is, even going on a great vacation, a lot of times your expectations of a vacation are not met. It's like you go on vacation with this great feeling, it's going to be so good, and and somehow it falls flat, right? So I can tell you this is very, very different when you go on a retreat, because one of the things that's different on the retreat is a group of people coming together. They have a very, very, very strong intention, each person, of having that retreat being a transformational experience. And the strong intention of each person, all aligned in the same direction towards the same goal, creates a really, really powerful group energy. And that group energy is going to lift us up into an extraordinary experience that is far removed from a day-to-day experience. And it's the energetic uplifting that happens on a retreat that you don't get to experience on a vacation. And that's what's making it so absolutely, absolutely heaven on earth, paradise on earth, whatever you want to call it. It's pure bliss, because the energy lifts you up. So you step into a high frequency, high volume amount of energy when we go on the retreat. So it's not just a vacation, it is something much more than a vacation. And I also talked about how it gives you, you know, a chance to really connect with yourself, remember who you are, learning new things about yourself, because that's the most interesting part of it all. But also just heal, rest and heal your weary body and your weary soul, or your mind. Maybe you're mentally exhausted from trying to figure things out. So anyway, the trust. This was the part I wanted to address, like the fear of trusting. So if you have any doubts whether this is going to be worth your investment, I encourage you to get in touch with us. And you're welcome to request that we actually get on the Skype or, you know, on the phone and talk with you in person about this. It'll probably be me, because Lilja is not available right now. But yeah, you know, please don't hold back. If you really want to go, but there's something in you says, but I don't know 100% sure, you know, get in touch with us and we will talk about it, and we will bring that but into the open and see what it really is. So, okay, I think I have a couple of more things to say tomorrow and on Friday, so keep checking for a video here. Until then, take care.